For years, this was a living condition of 87-year-old Agricola pensioner Yvonne Coates. Fast forward to weeks after a promise was made by Simona Broomes and the Broomes Foundation to build her a new home. That promise was fulfilled and Coates has moved into her new home. Prior to this, Broomes, who was moved by the conditions Coates was living under, built a temporary home and promised the woman that she would build her a home and fully furnish it. On Thursday, Granny, as she is popularly called, was moved to tears as she reflected on where she came from.
I have to thank Miss Broomes from the bottom of my heart. This is something that suddenly, and I don't know why me, but Mrs. Broome has come to me that I didn't believe because it never happened yet. Nobody never bring, and she take me shopping and she never left me until this. Look at what she did, started small and look what she done. This is out from her heart. I'm so overwhelmed that this could only be God.
Amen.
It could only be God. That's all.
New bed, new chairs, new TV.
She said this was the will of God and she was more than thankful.
Many people don't believe in God, but I can advise anybody to look to God, yeah? Pray and believe. And one day, I never planned saying, well, this time now, the time or any time. But he said, when he ready, he said, he know when I need it. He knows. And he sent a real when somebody with a heart. Thank you, Mrs. Broomes. Thank all who volunteered. And my good friend Amanda.
The project was close to the heart of former Minister Simona Broomes, who felt it was a calling that she was mandated to execute.
I just walk in obedience, and I thank God for the strength and that support. You know, from the time Granny, and I call her Granny, said that, listen, this is God and this is about Jesus. If there's somebody out there who don't know and who's losing faith, the words of Granny is to never stop praising God and your faith in Him. And from those words out of her mouth, my job is done. Because at the end of it, it is only His name to be glorified. So, I mean, my job is done. Granny has said it all. And, you know, it has been a few months of challenges, but like Apostle would say, nothing comes without challenges. And challenges is what push you to completion. I think a lot of times when we get challenges, we step back. But to execute completion is something that a lot of people never achieve because they buckle, you know, and they fall short to challenges. But I knew all along that he who started the work is well able to complete it.
Over the years, the Broomes Foundation has been doing humanitarian work across the country.